Rings are often seen as mere accessories, symbols of love, wealth, or status. But what if they were something more? What if they could carry deep spiritual significance, acting as reminders of our internal desires and intentions? Today we will explore how wearing rings intentionally can influence your wealth, health, and personal growth, all rooted in ancient spiritual practices and modern energy wisdom. In this video, we will discuss how you can use rings as a tool for personal transformation. We will look at how rings worn on specific fingers can align your intentions with the energy you wish to manifest in your life. Through a simple practice, rings become more than decoration. They turn into silent guides, anchors, and powerful symbols of the life you want to create. Imagine the quiet frustration of working hard, living simply, and trying to help others, yet still feeling as though prosperity and peace are just out of reach. This feeling, common in many of our lives, was once experienced by a young disciple in Buddhist tradition. He worked diligently, living a humble life with pure intentions, but success seemed distant, like a dream he could never fully grasp. After many attempts to find peace and success, he sought guidance from the Buddha, pouring out his frustrations. The Buddha, with his calm and unwavering presence, listened without judgment. Instead of offering elaborate advice, he gave the disciple a simple ring and told him to wear it on his left middle finger for 21 days. The disciple followed the Buddha's instructions without understanding the reason behind this peculiar request. Days passed, and soon he began to notice a shift. His clarity improved, his decision-making became more intuitive, and even his relationships started to harmonize. He felt a sense of peace and success that had eluded him before. What was it about this simple ring that brought such transformation? The Buddha explained that the ring itself held no magic. Instead, the transformation occurred because of the disciple's intention. By wearing the ring, the disciple consciously aligned with his true self and his higher purpose. The real lesson here was profound. True wealth, success, and peace do not come from external sources, but from aligning within ourselves. The ring was simply a physical object that helped remind him of his inner alignment, his true self. This story reminds us that we often chase external success, hoping it will bring fulfillment, when in reality, it is our internal alignment, our true intentions and mindfulness, that creates lasting peace. The simple act of wearing a ring, when done with awareness and purpose, can be a powerful tool for transformation. This is why Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of mindfulness and intention in every aspect of life. In Buddhist philosophy, the concepts of right view, right intention, and right action are foundational to living a life of balance, peace, and prosperity. These teachings guide us to act with awareness, to align our intentions with our actions, and to view the world through a lens of wisdom. The Buddhist teachings invite us to be present in every moment and to infuse our daily actions with mindfulness. Rings, when worn with intention, can serve as powerful reminders of these principles. They are not just ornaments or symbols of love, but spiritual anchors, constant reminders of the energy we wish to embody and the path we wish to walk. Just as the disciple used the ring to align himself with his true self, we too can use rings as symbols of our own alignment. Every time you wear a ring, take a moment to reflect. What am I anchoring today? What energy am I embodying? The choice of the ring, its material, and its placement on your hand all hold meaning. Each ring represents an aspect of your inner world. A ring on the index finger, for example, may symbolize leadership and assertiveness, while a ring on the middle finger can remind us of our sense of balance and responsibility. The materials used, gold for abundance, silver for clarity, jade for protection, carry their own spiritual significance as well. The true power of wearing rings comes not from fashion or sentimentality, but from the alignment they represent. It is the conscious act of wearing a ring with the intention of embodying specific virtues or energies. The choice to wear a ring can become a daily practice in mindfulness, reminding us to live with purpose and to consciously direct our thoughts, words, and actions toward what we truly value. Buddhism teaches that everything in our lives is interconnected, that our thoughts, intentions, and actions create the reality we experience. Just as a ring encircles the finger, we too are bound by our thoughts and intentions. If we allow ourselves to be mindful of the energy we embody, we can live in alignment with our highest goals. This inner alignment is the true source of wealth, not just in material terms, but in mental clarity, emotional peace, and spiritual growth. The practice of wearing rings as a tool for spiritual alignment isn't just a superficial action. It can serve as a tangible connection to our deeper self-awareness. As we go about our day, the ring acts as a gentle reminder to check in with ourselves. Am I acting with kindness today? Am I moving closer to my true purpose? In this way, rings become not just accessories, but reminders of the spiritual path we choose to walk. They serve as small but powerful symbols of our commitment to live with intention and to align our inner values with our external actions. As the Buddha once said, "What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create." By consciously choosing to wear rings with the right intention, we invite this wisdom into our lives. Each of us is on a journey to discover peace, prosperity, and fulfillment. Sometimes we seek these things externally, but true wealth lies in the alignment of our inner world. Just as the disciple's transformation came from the alignment he achieved through his intention with the ring, so too can we transform our lives by aligning our actions, thoughts, and intentions with our higher purpose. Wearing a ring as a symbol of this alignment is a simple yet profound practice. It is an act of mindfulness that allows us to anchor ourselves in the present moment, reflect on our values, and move through life with greater clarity and intention. Whether it's a ring gifted by a loved one, a self-chosen piece of jewelry, or a symbol of a deeper commitment, let it serve as a constant reminder of the peace and prosperity that arise from living in harmony with our true selves. In the end, it is not the external circumstances that bring us lasting happiness, but our internal alignment with wisdom, compassion, and mindfulness. Through this alignment, we unlock true wealth, not just in material possessions, but in the depth of our relationships, the clarity of our minds, and the peace of our hearts. Gold is often associated with wealth and power. Historically, it was worn by emperors and monks alike, symbolizing a connection to the divine. Gold can amplify energy, but it is essential to wear it with clarity. If your mind and emotions are scattered, gold can intensify this feeling. It's a tool that empowers when your energy is clear, helping attract prosperity. Pearls formed through time and pressure in the depths of the ocean are symbols of patience, grace, and emotional calm. Many successful leaders wear pearls during high-stakes meetings because they embody emotional balance and invite harmonious interactions. Pearls are not forceful, they gently strengthen relationships and negotiations. Emeralds are stones of healing and emotional clarity. Their green glow enhances focus and helps restore mental balance, making them ideal for those who need clarity without emotional burnout. Wearing an emerald is grounding, and it can provide a sense of calm and renewal. On the opposite end, rubies bring fiery passion and energy. Known for their ability to stimulate action, rubies are perfect for those who are entrepreneurial or in need of courage to take bold steps. They fuel stamina and are especially useful for visionaries and doers who need a push to achieve their goals. Sapphires, with their deep blue hue, offer serenity and clarity. Ideal for those who experience anxiety or are in emotional turmoil, sapphires provide grounding and help sharpen intuition. They remind you to pause and breathe, helping you make wise decisions even in times of stress. In many spiritual traditions, Each finger holds specific energy and symbolism. The placement of a ring on a particular finger can help channel energy into the areas of life that you wish to enhance. The thumb symbolizes personal willpower and leadership. Wearing a ring on the right thumb can help strengthen your sense of self and decision-making abilities, especially if you are stepping into a leadership role. On the left hand, the thumb enhances trust and collaboration, which is crucial for building meaningful relationships. The index finger is linked to ambition and vision. Wearing a ring here on the right hand channels forward motion and focus, ideal for creators, freelancers, and entrepreneurs. On the left, it helps enhance charisma and networking abilities, which is valuable for public figures and those in relationship-driven fields. The middle finger represents balance, responsibility, and self-awareness. A ring on this finger helps ground emotions and create stability, especially in moments of chaos. The right middle finger is linked to wealth and opportunity, while the left is ideal for building emotional intelligence and resolving conflicts. The ring finger, associated with love, beauty, and creativity, governs emotional bonds. Rings on this finger enhance love and protect relationships when worn on the left hand. On the right, it helps maintain emotional balance and fosters creative expression. Finally, the pinky, the smallest finger, is associated with communication, adaptability, and subtle influence. Wearing a ring on the right pinky enhances charm and persuasion, useful for speakers, salespeople, or media professionals. On the left, it supports intelligence, flexibility, and the ability to adapt to new environments. In the vast teachings of Buddhism, we often hear the principle, less is more. This simple phrase speaks to the importance of balance in our lives, not only in what we do, but also in what we wear and how we present ourselves to the world. Rings, like any other object, can hold energy, but when worn carelessly or in excess, they can disrupt our energy flow rather than enhance it. This principle of balance is central to Buddhist teachings, where we are taught to embrace simplicity and mindfulness in all aspects of life. When we wear too many rings, they can overwhelm our energy body, sending mixed signals to our aura and creating confusion. The energy body is a subtle system, finely attuned to the environment around us. And when it is bombarded with too many distractions, it can lose its clarity and sense of direction. Wearing excessive rings or placing them on inappropriate fingers can create an energetic overload that disrupts rather than enhances our spiritual harmony. This is similar to the Buddhist practice of right action, the idea that our actions should be intentional and mindful, leading to balance and peace. Just as we are taught to avoid overindulgence or excess in life, the same applies to the energy we carry with us through the rings we wear. Each piece of jewelry you wear should serve as a reflection of your inner values, not an adornment meant to impress others or mask inner discord. Another important aspect to consider is the energy carried by inherited rings, those passed down from loved ones who may have experienced unresolved grief, trauma, or karmic burdens. According to Buddhist teachings, karma is the law of cause and effect, where actions from the past, whether of ourselves or our ancestors, can influence our present experiences. Rings, especially those with a history, can carry the emotional imprints of the previous owner, subtly affecting our own energy and path. Imagine an old ring passed down through generations, perhaps worn by someone who experienced great sadness, loss, or conflict. The emotional energy of these unresolved feelings can linger in the object itself. Unless these rings are consciously cleansed and reset with intention, they may unintentionally disrupt your own energy, drawing you into patterns or emotional states that are not your own. In Buddhism, we are taught the importance of purification, the practice of cleansing our minds and environments of negative influences. Similarly, before wearing an inherited ring, consider taking time to reset its energy. You can do this through a simple meditation or by leaving the ring in a quiet, peaceful space for a period of time, allowing it to absorb new, positive energy. By doing so, you can transform the ring from a carrier of old energy into a powerful tool that supports your journey free of past burdens. Not all rings are created equal, and the design of a ring matters more than you may think. The Buddha often spoke of the importance of right view, seeing the world clearly without distortion. Just as the design of a ring can affect how it feels energetically, our perception of the world is influenced by how we focus our attention. If a ring's design has sharp edges or chaotic patterns, it can subtly agitate the aura, causing inner conflict and blocking the intuitive flow of energy. Think of the sharp, jagged edges of a ring as symbolic of internal turmoil or negative thinking. The Buddha teaches that our minds should be calm, clear, and free from sharp attachments. When selecting a ring, choose designs that feel harmonious and grounding. Smooth, flowing lines in a ring can reflect the calmness of a peaceful mind, while a chaotic pattern may signify confusion or conflict. A harmonious design can help align your energy with your true self, ensuring that the ring becomes an object of positive transformation. The shape and design of the ring should resonate with your inner state and your current intentions. When worn with mindfulness, a well-chosen ring can act as a shield, protecting your aura from external distractions and helping you maintain your center. In Buddhism, the path to enlightenment is built upon the principles of right intention and right action. Every step we take should be guided by a clear sense of purpose and mindfulness. Rings, when worn with intention, can serve as powerful reminders of these principles. The act of wearing a ring is not just about adornment. It's an opportunity to anchor your energy and align your actions with your highest goals. Start by determining your goal. Are you seeking clarity, courage, balance, or healing? Let this intention guide your choice of material, design, and placement on your hand. For instance, a ring made of silver may enhance clarity and emotional healing, while gold can attract abundance and success. A ring worn on the left hand may signify receiving, while the right hand is more associated with giving. The choice of finger placement is just as important. Each finger is associated with different aspects of life, from love and relationships to career and communication. Once the ring is on your finger, pause and take a moment to feel its energy. Does it make you feel calm and grounded, or does it create discomfort? The true power of a ring is not in the object itself, but in the intention behind it. When worn consciously, a ring becomes a daily ritual, a reminder to stay focused on your intention and to live in alignment with your goals. Just as the Buddha taught that everything is interconnected, wearing a ring with purpose aligns your actions with your deeper desires and spiritual growth. To truly harness the power of rings, make them a part of your daily spiritual practice. Write down your clear intention, whether it's related to wealth, health, or love, and choose a ring that symbolizes this intention. When you wear the ring, do so with full awareness. Let the ring become a tool for manifesting your desires and cultivating the energy you wish to attract. Each time you see or touch the ring, let it pull you back into your presence and remind you of your purpose. The ring will become more than just a decorative object. It will transform into a symbol of your spiritual journey. In the same way that the Buddha used simple objects to remind his followers of their inner truth, you can use the ring to keep you anchored to your intentions. Over time, the ring will evolve from a mere piece of jewelry into a powerful tool for transformation. It will be a vow, a daily commitment to live with intention, to manifest your desires, and to walk the path of mindfulness. The power of transformation lies not in the object itself, but in how you choose to relate to it. The ring becomes a mirror of your inner world, reflecting the energy you choose to cultivate in your life. At the heart of this practice is the realization that the true power of rings, or any external object, comes from within. It is not the ring itself that holds the magic, but the intention and energy you bring to it. The wise have always known that true transformation begins from within, and a simple ritual such as wearing a ring with intention can serve as a powerful reminder of who you are becoming. The next time you wear a ring, do so with purpose. Align your intention with your actions, and let the ring serve as a mirror, guiding you back to your true self. By incorporating this mindful practice into your daily life, you are not just changing your outer circumstances, but transforming your inner world, one small action at a time.